Terms I am worried about you understanding. I don't want you to memorize the information discussed here. I want you to be able to express the same concepts with different words and recognize these concepts in different words. You should be able to identify processes, business processes, projects, systems, databases, database systems, use cases, as-is use cases, and to-be use cases when you see them. A process is a set of steps that is carried out by a person, a set of persons, software, hardware, or some combination of these in order to accomplish something over and over. The quintessential process is the assembly line. However, you should not see a process in such a constrained way. For example, when I teach, I follow a standard process. I enter the room, I make sure everything is set up, I reach out to a few students, etc. When you learn, you follow a process. When you get up in the morning, you perform a process. A business process is a process in a business setting. Typical business processes include writing and sending a bill, receiving and paying a bill, hiring an employee, promoting an employee, selling a product. Project. A project is a unique endeavor to accomplish something. It may use processes or business processes to accomplish this. When you do an assignment, you are doing a project. When you prepare for an exam, you are doing a project. When I develop a set of slides like these, I am doing a project. When you find a job, you are performing a project. Again, projects frequently use processes. System. A system is a set of interrelated components that work together and perform a function. For example, our class is a system. The parts are each of you, me, the materials, the infrastructure that supports us. For example, computers, places where you study, etc. The function for the system is for you to learn. You are a system. You have parts, you have inputs and outputs, you have data, you have processes. System continued. Joe is a system. The kiosk that we discuss is a system. The current registration software at Shenango College is a system. Note that the kiosk and the registration software contain and perform processes. Database. A database is a collection of information. An Excel worksheet, for example the class roster for this class, is a database. A sheet of paper with information on it is a database. A relational database is a special type of database that has been used extensively by businesses for the past 30 or 40 years to store data. The data in a relational database is placed in there once and then referred to instead of being placed in the database again. If the data needs to be updated, it only needs to be updated once, and the updated data, when referred to, will be correct and appropriate. A special technique is used to do this. The technique is basically creating tables that store records about things and creating tables that store records about relationships between or among things, and then placing information into those tables. Database system. Joe is a system that has a database within it. Joe is a system. The type of system that it is a database system. This is because Joe has a database within it. But it also has other components, for example forms, that help it perform its function, which is to act as a guiding force for your learning and a central repository for your work. Joe has sections for the planning, analysis, and design portions of the SDLC. In particular, the analysis and design sections of Joe are clarified and contain forms that represent each of the kinds of major activities that occur in analysis and design. Datatel is a database system as well. Use case. A use case is a report about a situation of use. Further, it is a report of a situation of use where a user or users interact with a computer system or systems in order to perform a process to achieve a goal. An as-is use case is a use case where the focus is understanding what currently occurs in a situation where you are considering improving the system or how a system is used. A to-be use case is a use case where the focus is describing what should occur in a situation where you are considering improving a system or how a system is used. Postscript. I do not want you to memorize the information that I discussed here. I want you to be able to express the same concepts with different words or recognize these concepts in different words. You should be able to identify processes, business processes, projects, systems, databases, database systems, use cases as is use cases, and to be use cases when you see them. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this video.